handball pace.
A right hand detonates, another man drops, different opponent, same ending. Bodies collapsing, eyes gone blank, corners frozen in shock. He didn't outbox you, didn't outthink you, he erased you. One punch turned contenders into memories and turned Deontay Wilder into something the heavyweight division had never seen before and may never see again. But every weapon has a limit, and somewhere in the heavyweight division, one man was quietly building the only thing that could make Wilder's right hand irrelevant. The most feared punch in boxing, or the most dangerous illusion the heavyweight division ever believed in? A 20-year-old man walks into a gym in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. No pedigree, no plan, no idea what he's doing, just desperation wearing boxing gloves. His daughter Nayea had been born with spina bifida, and Wilder needed money to pay her medical bills. That's not an origin story. That's a father with nowhere else to turn.
I started because of my daughter that was born with spina bifida. So, I couldn't play football or basketball anymore because you had to go to school for that.
But the moment he threw his first punch, something happened that nobody expected. Trainers stopped, looked at each other, because what traveled through the air when Wilder's right hand moved wasn't technique. It was something you cannot manufacture, something that exists in one man per generation. Within 3 years, he was on the Olympic podium in Beijing. Not because he was polished, because nobody in that tournament wanted to get hit by him. The professional career started the same way. 20 of his first knockouts came in the first round. Sparring partners stopped volunteering. Opponents took the fight for the paycheck and spent the weeks before it hoping the right hand wouldn't find him. It always found them. But 2 fights show you exactly what Wilder was, better than any highlight reel ever could. January 2016, Barclays Center, Brooklyn. Artur Szpilka was no journeyman. He was a skilled, awkward Polish heavyweight who had given Wilder genuine problems for 8 rounds. Moving, jabbing, making Wilder look uncomfortable in ways that had the crowd murmuring. And then Wilder measured him. One short right hand, not a swing, not a haymaker. A short, perfectly timed right hand that landed as Szpilka was coming forward. Szpilka's arms flailed in the air on the way down. He was unconscious before he landed. The ring doctor was inside the ropes before the referee finished the count. After the fight, Wilder said something nobody expected from a man who had just done that. "We risk our lives in there for your entertainment. I want to knock my opponents out, but I don't want to hurt them. I want them to go home to their families." That's the contradiction that lived inside Deontay Wilder his entire career. A man capable of the most violent thing in heavyweight boxing, who genuinely didn't want to use it. May 2019, Barclays Center, Brooklyn.
Ain't nobody finna show you no mercy.
Entourage of individuals.
Ain't nobody finna show you no pity.
Does not lie.
Ain't nobody finna show you no sympathy for your lame ass story.
Better that. Now you calling and saying you ready. You better be a man of your words. You better be body. You better be blooded. You better be more than ready, Dominique.
Dominic Breazeale had made the mistake of making it personal. Following a confrontation at a press event, the 2 men genuinely didn't like each other. Breazeale had gone public with his disrespect, called Wilder out, put his name in the wrong mouth. The fight lasted 2 minutes and 17 seconds. A right cross straight through the middle of Breazeale's guard. No warning, no setup, no combination. One punch. Breazeale collapsed and did not move. The message to the entire division was delivered before the first commercial break. This is what happens when Wilder decides he wants to make a statement. The heavyweight division went quiet after that. Quiet in the way people go quiet when they've all just witnessed the same thing, and none of them want to be next. Because here's what those highlight reels were hiding. Wilder wasn't winning fights the way champions usually do. He was losing minutes and winning seconds. Round after round, opponents were outworking him, outboxing him, winning rounds clearly on every judge's scorecard. And Wilder just waited. Every trainer who studied the tape saw it, but nobody said it out loud because the right hand kept landing and the bodies kept falling. But what happens to a destroyer when the seconds stop arriving? Against Luis Ortiz, a seasoned southpaw who had seen everything, Wilder found himself on the back foot for 7 full rounds. Ortiz outboxing him, hurting him, judges scoring it clearly in Ortiz's favor. The crowd inside Madison Square Garden was sensing something historic. The myth was cracking in real time. Wilder looked frustrated, mechanical, human. The right hand kept missing. The openings weren't coming. And then the right hand landed. Ortiz hit the canvas. Fight over. That was the entire blueprint. One weapon. Total faith. Nothing behind it. It worked every single time, until Wilder stepped in front of someone who had spent years building himself into the one thing the right hand couldn't solve. A man who simply refused to stay down. And once a fighter survives your best shot, the illusion doesn't crack slowly. It collapses in seconds, because suddenly the destroyer has to box. And boxing requires something Wilder never built. A second answer. December 2018, Staples Center, Los Angeles. Tyson Fury came with a plan, not to survive Wilder, to dismantle him. For 11 rounds, Fury moved, smothered, controlled, his 6'9" frame swallowing the angles Wilder needed, making the right hand miss, making Wilder hesitate, making the most dangerous punch in boxing look slow. Round after round, the weapon couldn't fire, and round after round, the division, watching at home, understood. If Fury could do this, the blueprint had a flaw. And then, round 12. The right hand landed clean. Fury crashed to the canvas hard. The building erupted. It looked over. It looked exactly like every Wilder fight before it. But Fury's eyes opened. His legs found the floor, and he stood up. Not stumbling, not surviving, standing, moving forward, chin up. And in that single moment, every trainer, every champion, every fighter watching from home felt something shift. The myth didn't die that night. The fight was ruled a split draw, but the crack was there, visible, undeniable. And the question that followed Wilder out of that arena never went away. If the right hand fires clean and the man gets back up, what does Deontay Wilder do next? The rematch answered it. Fury walked through him from the opening bell, took the right hand clean in round 1, didn't blink, dropped Wilder in round 3, again in round 5. Between the knockdowns, Wilder looked lost. No adjustments, no urgency. Just a man throwing the same punch at a problem that had already proven it wasn't enough. By round 6, Wilder's corner could see it too. Their fighter wasn't hurt. He was empty. The thing that had carried him through 40 fights had nothing left to carry. His corner threw the towel in round 7. No adjustments came. No second weapon appeared, because there was never a second weapon. Not stopped with power, with inevitability. Here is the truth about Deontay Wilder. His power was real, historically, generationally, terrifyingly real. A 3-time Knockout of the Year winner, the highest knockout percentage in heavyweight history. No one who ever felt that right hand would tell you otherwise. But a gift without a foundation is a countdown. Every title defense, every highlight reel, every fighter who found a reason not to take the fight was built on one weapon. When it worked, he looked invincible. When it didn't, there was nothing behind it. No second language, no contingency, no backup plan. Just a man waiting for a moment that eventually stopped coming. And that's not fraud. That's not failure. That's the most brutal thing boxing can do to a man. Give him a gift so overwhelming, it becomes the only thing he ever needs. Until the night it isn't enough. 43 wins, 42 knockouts, 1 draw, 4 losses. That is the record of Deontay Wilder. A desperate father who walked into a gym in Tuscaloosa with nothing and became the most feared puncher the heavyweight division had seen in a generation. Not because he was the most complete, not because he mastered every dimension of the sport, because he carried something inside his right hand that no training camp could manufacture and no opponent could fully prepare for. 42 men found that out. And the night it finally wasn't enough. It didn't erase a single one of those 42. It didn't undo the fear he put into an entire division. It didn't change what he was. It just showed us where the ceiling was. Was Wilder's power enough to make him an all-time great? Or did the one weapon define his ceiling? Drop it in the comments. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel. This is Boxing Fever. See you in the next one.